You have to understand that college versus course. If any student had ever asked me a question about should I prefer a college or a course, I would obviously always say college is more important than course. Now that is in the sense that if I get a better college but not a great course, I would prefer that over getting a great course in an average college. But please understand this rule that I've mentioned is only and only helpful if you are agnostic to your future opportunities in a branch. If someone is very clearly bent on becoming a software engineer, if someone is very clearly interested in becoming a mechanical engineer, if someone is very clear about civil engineering, then whatever I'm suggesting now doesn't make sense. But if general people are trying to get into engineering without they're very agnostic about the branch, they are more interested in future opportunities, I think the answer for them definitely will be college over course. College is more important than the course for those students who are agnostic about a branch. But for those students who are very clearly, I am very clear that I only want to go to X kind of field, I think then this college does versus course does not come in. Then you are very clearly the course is fixed, you cannot change it. So what you would rather do is your branch is fixed, rather within that branch what is the best college you get. That is the kind of thing that you should keep in mind. That's a very, very important thing for you to keep in mind. I want to explain that. Now, let's also understand this is where you have let me also explain one more thing, friends. This slide is very, very important for all of you in the sense that the second agenda, right? What are the various courses? What are the various? Lot of people ask me a lot of questions about this, so I want to use this time to explain that. The first thing, we know already how do we consider a college? How do we compare college? We discussed all this already. This is not new. Placements, faculty, infrastructure, awareness, brand name, opportunities, etc. But that is okay. But the bigger thing is, what about the course? In course also, I have kind of done very clearly a distinction. The two aspects in course. One, like you already know, a lot of you already know, is the branch part, right? Which branch should I go to? Now, on the branch part, I want to explain. A lot of you have this question about should I be going for a there are a lot of upcoming new branches. A lot of people these days, aerospace is no more a new branch, but still, I would say last 3-4 years it's coming up. We have biotech engineering. We have a lot of new branches coming. And in fact, these days, some of the colleges are even launching data science engineering. A lot of these things are coming up, machine learning, and a lot of these things, artificial intelligence, etc. And at the same time, these courses I call them upcoming and new, and there are evergreen branches, popular branches like your computer science, electronics, electrical, mechanical, civil, etc. Now what we suggest students in general to kind of be very, very careful is never ever, until and unless, particularly for graduation, I can understand a PG post graduation, but for graduation we suggest students to as much as possible go to evergreen or popular. Why evergreen or popular branches as a graduation gives you a very good edifice to kind of do whatever you want to do later. Now, a lot of this, when I give this answer, many students do not enjoy this answer because they have been tugging at their parents to kind of sponsor them, finance them for a branch like aerospace or branch like biotech, branch like data science, etc. I'm not saying no to them. Only thing is, please understand, there's a huge difference between coursework and a 4-year program. You're doing a BTech program. In the BTech program, you have 8 semesters. In each semester, you have 6-7 courses you take. So overall, easily you're going to do 50 courses throughout the 4 years of program. Now, any new branch that's coming up newly, frankly speaking, what they're trying to do is they're trying to kind of whatever is popular these days, they're trying to do it. Not every college has authentic program in that particular new field. New field does not have the ability to have 48 programs, 48 different credits thing program. And what usually happens is, for example, if someone is very interested in data science or artificial intelligence, if they get into a computer science program, computer science branch in one of the top colleges, good colleges, believe me, your data science and artificial intelligence will work as a course there already. You'll have a course there. Maybe you can have a minor, major. A lot of these things will come. And someone is wanting to go into aerospace. You get into mechanical, you will learn aerospace related courses there. Are you going to PG there? So what I'm trying to only tell you is try and take regular branches in graduation, particularly when in India, in a country like India, I'll be very honest to say, had it been in a different country, and particularly if there's a cutting edge situation, it's very different. But as much as possible, for a BTech course, for a 4-year course, prefer a plain vanilla course that will give you a more good footing for the future. I'm not saying stop there, but how do you say? Fine, sir, you said that, but how do I ensure that I get the learning of this upcoming year? The beautiful way to do this upcoming year is try to do certifications, try to do diplomas. Lot of these days, what's happening is MOOC courses are there. A lot of interesting courses are available. Why don't you take a nice BTech course in the regular branch, but then do the new fields, whatever new field, machine learning, artificial intelligence, all these kind of question is there. You can try and do a diploma course on this through online, through a lot of these things. That's wonderful for you to do. In fact, there's a program that IIT Chennai has recently announced also. I think I would, one of the students was asking the other day. I will probably, I think there's some more questions I'll discuss that. But this is the broad thinking I have for you on the course that is branch decision between evergreen branches and the upcoming branches. And the other thing that I have before I go to questions is actually the other aspect also. A lot of people make the mistake. Whenever we say course is not just branch, friends. Engineering students, please understand, branch is only one part of your coursework. The second part of your coursework is what kind of courses you have. You have different top universities have regular courses, that is your regular 4-year BTech. But there are many good universities that offer you integrated program, dual degree program, where you kind of do BTech plus MSc. A lot of these programs which are 5 years program, not just BTech but another course. Like we spoke about BITS Pilani as an example, and a lot of these things. And there's some colleges where there's a very interesting third variant of the program called twinning programs or semester abroad kind of programs, we call them, because where you kind of join Indian college, Indian university, but they give you a chance to kind of go for a semester or two abroad also. These are called twinning programs. These are the 3 types of variants you have. I think different colleges have different variants. Not all of them have all. You can also look at, usually what happens is the regular courses command the highest cutoff, and integrated dual program have a lower cutoff. And semester exam programs, I would be very honest, semester abroad programs you should be very cautious about.